Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all, saying I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. My juicy little light. Thank you, little light. You're delicious and bright. Yes. The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. Yes, he has. Okay, so it's a very cold day, a bit of wind, and right at this moment in time, in my neck of the woods in the old UK, it's dry. Okay, but it could differ in other parts of the old UK. Now then, yeah, so where do we begin? So we've got, just to let you know, I've started chomping on the old apricot kernels, you know what I mean? Because like I said, there seems to be a lot of talk about generals, doesn't there? Yes, they are very bitter, I must admit. But I just put that out of my head. Do you know what I mean? As you do, and you just carry on chomping. Do you know what I mean? Okay, my delicious babies anyway. So I've got a lot to get through, okay, because it's a 200 gram bag. Okay, my delicious babies, anyway, I'll get there, do you know what I mean? Anyway, my delicious babies, yes, but once you swallowed it, you're okay. Okay, my delicious babies, now then. Yes, so I've heard on Richard Verb's video this morning on YouTube, my delicious babies, that, well, there's been... Something's being cancelled, okay, and it happened to be Liverpool. And strangely enough, I was talking about Liverpool, do you see what I mean? And this is to do with a hotel called the Holiday Inn. Now, we've got one in our town centre, okay? We used to deal with them, you know, when I used to do, it was called, like, you go in early in the morning, because, you know, you start really early, okay? So I'd do either 7 till 3 or 3 till 11, you know, as a hotel receptionist. And so it's what's called a ring round. So it means that if somebody calls to get a room in your hotel, well, for whatever reason it is, if there is no room, then we do what's called a ring round. Do you see what I mean? Just to see what with the other hotels, the availability was. Do you see what I mean? My delicious babies, that's how it works and rocks and rolls. Yeah, so I know all about the Holiday Inn. Do you know what I mean? My delicious babies, just like the Hyatt, just like the Strathallan, just like, do you know what I mean? I could name flipping hundreds. Do you understand? There we are. Do you know what I mean? My delicious babies, eh, man? So, but once that was out of the way, then you could sort everything else out. So anyway, so let me get back to this CS. So yeah, we're not going to say good old Holiday Inn. No, we're not. Holiday Inn, you need to be effing ashamed of yourselves, because ones we're really looking forward to, because there's like a talk that was going to be going on there, and one of the dear gentlemen, of course, whatever I say, not in that way, not in that way. One of the dear gentlemen is called Mark Steele, okay? He's flipping banging, he's brilliant, okay? And, well, what it is himself, and there's many others who are going to be doing a talk in Liverpool in the Holiday Inn. Anyway, 2 days before everybody was due to go there, okay, my delicious babies, so I do believe it's Saturday, well, the Holiday Inn has now decided, very rudely, most rudely, to cancel, well, everybody coming. And of course, you know, so you're going to have other ones who've got travel plans, others, you know, who are paid for the hotels, others who are paid for, you know, to go and watch the speakers. And of course, God bless, they've done it very cheaply, you know, so that ones can, you know, they can listen and benefit from the information. There we go. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and they never made it expensive at all, but nevertheless, they would still have, whether they're going by car, so probably the petrol or diesel, others maybe on a coach, which has still cost them ka-ching, regardless with any of this. Others on a train. Do you see what I mean? Well, of course, now, this has just been cancelled. My delicious babies. Can you see what's happening here? My delicious babies. Mind you, this is not the first time I've heard this over the years, okay, and it will not be the last, okay. So what they do is obviously, you know, because there's lots of Holiday Inns, you know, all over the place. Do you understand what I mean? So the chances are that they've had whisper in the ear. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, well anyway, like I said, holidaying in Liverpool, you should be effing ashamed of yourself. Do you see what I mean, okay? Stay on the right side, not on the wrong, but it seems that you're doing the second part that I've just said. Anyway, God bless everybody. But you know, I always say, it's only a figure of speech, my delicious baby, it's just a figure of speech. Where there's a will, there's a way. Do you know what I mean? So it'll get reorganised. But look at all of the inconvenience of all of this. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, others maybe, you don't know, maybe others have made arrangements, you know. Some could have families, you know, and they've arranged everything. Do you see what I mean? Just to have this happen, I think it's absolutely disgusting, effing disgusting. Okay, but good on you, Richard Verbs. Do you know what I mean? For mentioning this and talking about it. Do you say? Because all this, there we are, should stop. And of course, we all know what it's all about when it comes down to our putrid effing politicians. Do you see what I mean, Martin, baby? They make me flipping feel physically like projecting. They make me sick. Do you know what I mean, Martin, babies? Everybody knows my views anyway. I'm not going to change. Now then, Martin, babies. So this first one is on, right, this is very interesting, my delicious babies, and it is just over a couple of minutes long, my delicious babies. Now, it's on BitChute, so a search engine of your choice, my delicious babies. You only have to type in BitChute, okay, so it's not an S, it's a C, BitChute. And then you scroll down, please, and thank you. News and politics, bang, you're on there, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, so the video that you're looking for, I mentioned these many times because there we are, actually bang out some really good videos, okay, my delicious babies, and they're called Band, that's the uploader, Band.7. So it's not 7 as in a number 7 or writing 7, it's VRR, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, on BitChute, now this uploader happens to have 7,910 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the video should read, demoralisation, exposure to true information does not matter anymore. So I should just repeat that again, shall I, my delicious little babies? And that does not mean no. Demoralisation, exposure to true information does not matter anymore, yes? My delicious babies, we're going to tick you off. For everybody, keep up the excellent work. Yes, well, this man, okay, well, he's done saying it actually on this short video. And what he's saying is, which is exactly what's been happening. And it's not just in the USA, my delicious babies. This, I feel, listening to it, has been going on there we are everywhere. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Not just in one country, not just in one place, okay? And this has been going on, what, 15, 20, 25 years, you know. So what it is, basically destroying their Americans. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But it's really interesting. It's just over a couple of minutes long now, delicious babies, which of course, you know, we've got the same in the old UK and there's other countries, God love them all, who are also going through this. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? It's like if you dumb, there we are, if you dumb somebody down, and what your man there was saying on this short video, it's like you could show somebody all of the information. Now, I can only assume by this video that this has been... this video has been done, many years ago, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, and what he's also talking about is that like you could show somebody, you could show them all the information. Well, I know that flipping feeling. There we are. Believe me on that one. Do you know what I mean? And even in my dog and burn over the months and months, you know, you'll get ones who just go ding and click off. Do you see what I mean? Because you could show them, there we are, all of the proof. You could give them all the information. You could explain to them what to go on, where they can learn more, and then maybe, you know, try in a bit of their spare time, you know, to learn to research if they're not very good at doing that, because not everybody is my delicious babies, and for others, they have extremely busy lives. I get it. But I know this feeling where you can say it, okay, and you're just not being listened to. They just refuse, point blank, there we are, to believe a word you say. So that's what your man there was talking about on that extremely short video, Mads Lishtuk Babies, but he was done saying it, do you say? So, well worth a listen to, that is. But yeah, absolutely banging correct. Just going to have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Yes, so, and in fact, I listened to it twice. Not that I needed to, I just thought I'd just listen to it twice, you know, while I was writing it down. Do you see what I mean? Now then, the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? Because the others now are on YouTube, my delicious little babies. So this one here, now I mentioned these many times before, okay? And not in that way, not in that way. Redacted on older YouTube, my delicious little babies, redacted, okay? Now they're up to 2.19 million subscribers, my delicious babies, so they're very large, okay, my delicious babies, okay, but they do bang out, there we are, excellent videos, okay. Now, the video should read, the US Army just did the unthinkable, and we should be worried. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again, my delicious babies. The US Army just did the unthinkable and we should be worried, okay, with redacted on YouTube. You see, I've just put in brackets just so that I can, because I've looked at a number of videos, there we are, this morning, okay, so, and what I have to do sometimes is write little things next to it, just, there we are, just so I can, you know what I mean, remember to get it out, yes? So I put in, brackets, transgender, yeah, so we're going back to this again, okay, my delicious babies, okay, so transgender, well, yes, can join the army, and decline in one's wanting to join the army. So yes, so you've got, on one hand, you've got the transgender, okay, but then on the other side of things, on the other hand, you've got, and I should imagine it's the same in different countries, okay, where there's less and less who are wanting to join the army. Well, to me, there we are. This is a brilliant thing, you know, when ones just simply just do not want to, God bless them, either go to their passing or, you know, kill somebody that really they do not want to kill and they do not even know why they're doing it because they've been given this false of why they're going out there in the first place. Do you see what I mean? And then if it's not that, they end up with severe injuries or PTSD and all sorts of different things. So I see it as an excellent thing that more and more are not wanting to go in the army. Yes, I see it as being a wonderful thing. Do you see what I mean? So if more and more and more can do this, there we are, then do you know what I mean? You see, sometimes, you see, because you have so many links, okay, that's what I just got. You have so many links, yes, and sometimes you've got to break that link. It's like breaking a chain, do you see what I mean, yes? And once you do it, say, it weakens what I call, because there's a war on us as well as other wars. My delicious little babies, what is going on, yes? But if you weaken it in that sense, where one's refused to go into the army, okay, well then it's weakening your opponent. Do you see what I mean? It's weakening, there we are, the enemy. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I see it as banging. So I want more and more and more and more, all over the world, I want more and more and more to refuse to sign up to the army. That is what I want. My delicious little babies, okay? Positive mental attitude at all times, yes? It's a very interesting video. It's only about, I think it's about 16 minutes, something long. So it's not long, my delicious little babies, but they do really bang out some excellent videos, does Redacted. Now then, excuse me, the next one, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I saved me other one for last, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so we've got this on YouTube as well. Like I said, the rest are just on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now, this uploader happens to have 22.6 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to tick it off before I say. I just want to make my point clear here. I'm not advertising this man, okay, because he's actually with, what's it called, the Heritage Party. I'm not advertising that because everybody knows my feelings. It does not matter what party you join, okay, Martin babies, it makes no difference, okay. The fact of the matter is, there we are, it's only a matter of time before certain ones now are bought. Do you see what I mean, Martin babies, okay? So like I said, for all the parties that can all talk the talk, but the problem here, Martin babies, is that they do not walk the walk, okay, Martin babies, but they'll tell everybody what they want them to hear. Okay, to give them just like a comfort blanket with a little baby, to give everybody a false sense of security. So I've got nothing personally against this man. No, I have not, okay? I have mentioned him from time to time over the months on my videos. So this is not a personal thing now, okay? There we are, I'm just done saying this, okay? So, but when I look at what comes out of his mouth now, there we are, he does talk common sense, okay, Martin babies, and I've been mentioning it. So many others, God bless, have all been mentioning this. Do you see what I mean, Martin babies? So come on now, we cannot all be wrong, can we? So the video should read, and by the way, his name is David Curtin. So it's David, okay, I forgot to write his name down, bless. Curtin, which is spelled K for kitten, okay, U-R-T-E-N, okay, David Curtin, okay, my delicious babies, okay. Now then, the video should read, EU to implement digital ID and CBDC for 450 million people. I do not like that word, because it's people sheeple, isn't it? But, you know. So I'll just repeat that again, shall I, my delicious babies? EU to implement digital identity, okay, and CBDC for 450 million people. And that's on YouTube, David Curtin. You know, you don't have to type please and thank you into the old space bar. Yes, you see, he's explaining it as well, okay, my delicious babies. You see what it is? He's done saying it, okay, my delicious babies. Now, why should we be told? Now, we get back to this again, don't we? See, why should we be told or forced into a digital ID that we clearly do not want? But David said something, and I thought, yes, you're done saying it. It's common sense, ding, ding, dong, dong, only what I know, and God bless others know. Do you see what I mean? And God bless David for saying. You are going to get some who are really just, do you know what I mean? And it is just ignorance. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Because I think, oh, this is a super duper idea. Oh, yes, it's so super duper brilliant. These are not his words, my delicious babies. I'm just saying this in my little way. Right? Oh, this is super duper brilliant, you know, I could do everything on me dog and burn, you know, don't have to have cash, I don't have to. Well, let me tell you see, when you look at the ones who want to keep cash, yes, okay, and then they'd be getting on full and dandy to the others who clearly did not want to do things the sensible and correct way, okay, well, then they'd end up where they could not buy, and I'm done saying it, I keep saying it, where you cannot buy, you know, meat, dairy, you know, these are dictate what you can eat and what you cannot eat, how you dress and how you do not dress, whether you fly or whether you do not fly, whether you can drive or whether you do not drive, and to push us, every single one of us in each country, into 15-minute cities. See, David is done saying this. I've been saying it, there we are, over the months. Others, God bless them all, are all been saying it as well. Do you see, my delicious babies? So to me, a digital ID is certainly not convenient for myself. My delicious babies, and there are plenty of others, there we are, who feel exactly the same way. You want your ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change that you just want to spend on what you want to spend it on. Not have somebody tell you, there we are, what you can spend it on. Who the effing hell do they think they are? My delicious little babies, they're effing nobodies. Get it right, get it right. So that's my feelings, but please, it's not a long video, my delicious babies. I think What is it? Oh, I don't know. Could it be? I don't know if it's about nearly 14 minutes. Anyway, my little babies, and finally, okay, I really like, not in that way, I really like this dear gentleman, Dr. Shiva, yes. I mean, you should hear him on this video, my little babies, right, okay? Oh, he's raw, he's flipping raw. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I just think he's flipping banging, brilliant. Do you understand what I mean, my little babies? Because you see, he's like us. He is like us, okay? And what I mean by that is that for most of us, what we want is like natural health. We want, just our world, in each of our countries, to live in peace, love and harmony, not to have all of this shit thrown at us. Do you know what I mean? Or certainly not to have other countries in wars and things like this now, do you see? But what he's doing, he's answering questions. So you've got your man there who's asking the questions, okay? And then you've got Dr. Shiva, God bless him, right? Where he's answering, okay? Oh gosh, let me tell you, he does not hold back, right? And please, for those of you delicious little babies who do not like swearing, okay? Well, it's just a case of either just skipping a little part, okay, although you probably would be skipping a few parts, okay, my little babies, or it's just a case of, just letting him, on the video, just listening to what he's got to say, okay. To me, Dr. Shiva is extremely, passionate about what he talks about. My delicious little babies, oh yes he is, okay. And he also tells you all about what is wrong with the old born in the USA, born in the USA, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's not the man and woman there, okay? It's the putrid, poxy, flipping effing government, do you see what I mean? And he does mention a number of things. My delicious babies is well worth a listen, okay? So it is over a couple of hours long, my delicious babies, okay? But I was listening to it when I was in my juicy little shower. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But he's absolutely brilliant. A wonderful dear gentleman. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? I really like Dr. Shiva. But like I said, not in that way, not in that way. What I love is that he's just straight to the point. There's no skirting around issues. That's a figure of speech. It's just a saying, okay? He does not skirt around issues, okay? He does not act all flipping pompous and up his own flipping effing hole. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? He wants to see, working man and woman, and he actually says himself that he's a working man. Yes. And there was a lot to do with that. When was it? Decades ago, when, to do with the emails and everything that he's invented and everything. Yes, he's a really, interesting gentleman, do you see? Okay, what does he do? Truth, what's it called? Truth, freedom, health, truth, freedom, health. Yes, he's absolutely wonderful, Martin. So please, if you could just take a look. He's really interesting to listen to, okay? And he's just done saying it. And of course, when you got these billionaires and all these now, and, them ones that they're put into flipping power, okay? They've never done a flipping, effing flipping day's work in their life. There we are. He's absolutely done saying it. God bless you, dear Dr. Shiva, you know what I mean? Anyway, I've watched Dr. Shiva. There we are, for many years. There we are, on and off. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay? He's brilliant. I personally, have a lot of respect, okay? So, of course, if we could all just govern ourselves in our own countries, do you see what I mean? And you get together, okay? If you're going to have anybody, okay, just a normal working man, like Dr. Shiva, and if you could have it like Dr. Shiva in his country in America, then you could have others in all different countries. Do you see what I mean? Ones who can man the ship, but in an extremely loving, caring and positive way, in a positive manner. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Okay? Because I'm pretty mighty sure, if ever, God bless him, he was one of the presidents or something, let me tell you, I certainly believe that he would, there we are, really turn things around. Do you understand what I mean? Of course, that's not what they're wanting, do you see? But anyway, we want rid of all of these putrid governments all over the world. Yes, we do. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But himself as a dear gentleman, a wonderful dear gentleman to listen to. That's just my opinion, my delicious babies, okay? So he's on YouTube, Martin the Sugar Baby. So a search engine of do you know what I mean? Chose you just click onto YouTube in the space bar, and you want to be typing in Dr. Shiva Ayyadurai. So it's Ayyadurai. Okay, Martin the Sugar Babies. He's like I said, he's still at 245,000 subscribers, because I do believe. Did I think, yes I did, I advertised him on the 7th on my page here, okay, Martin the Sugar Babies. He's just done saying it. Yes, he is. Okay, and he talks about all the, Zionism or Zionism, whatever you call it, Zionism. Yes, there we are. He's done saying it. I just love listening to his conversations. And of course, answering these, yeah. He's done saying it, but like I said, there is some swearing involved, babies, but we don't worry about that. Do you see what I mean? I just think he's banging. Do you understand what I mean? Anyway, so now I'm going to close my book, yeah. And just very lastly, yes, I just do not believe that any, whether it is, just to finish my video, whether it is religion, everybody knows my feelings on that. I do not feel that anybody in any religion, yes, it's like me going up to somebody, right, I'm changing the subject now, my delicious babies. It's like me going up to somebody and saying, right, I believe in God, dear Jesus Christ Nazareth, our dear Creator. Oh, God bless. Yes, I do. There we are. Yes, I do. Okay, my delicious little babies. But that's like me going up to somebody and saying, right, I want you to believe in God. Do you understand what I mean? And then they could turn around and say, well, I do not want to believe. Do you understand what I mean? Because everybody's, entitled to their own views and opinions. Do you see what I mean? But when things are pushed on you, and one of the ones who really pay me off, right, my delicious little babies, and I'm going to be done saying this as well, because it really effing pees me off, right? You see them, I think it's about 3 or 4 times, could even be more than that, my delicious little babies, yes? And what they do is Jehovah's Witnesses. So, why must they, and they've been doing this since I was little, since I was like, 10 and 11 years of age, and now I'm 50, okay? Coming to your front door, preaching all this, when we all know, anybody who knows anything about Jehovah's Witnesses knows, and even so, because they do not celebrate Christmas either, but the point of the matter is that they have to pay so much of their wages and everything like that now. So where does it go to? To the church. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I've watched them many, and they're on YouTube, my delicious little babies, many documentaries on the old Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But why must they feel, right, or be told to come and knock on others' doors to get ones, because that's what they're doing, isn't it? It's like they want others, to join their religion. Do you see what I mean? Me personally, I feel that that's wrong. There we are. That's just how I see it. And anyway, they always know with me not to come near my front door. Yes, they do. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Because I'm just done saying it. Just say, I'm very sorry. I believe in dear God. I believe in everything else. I've got my own religion. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bang goes the flipping front door. Do you see what I mean? Just be done saying it. Do you see? But what they try to do, and I said on one of my videos months ago, when I was only young, I was only 11, about 11 I was, and, I said, no, thank you. I was not brought up to be rude, my delicious little babies, not at all. Quite the opposite, I can assure you that now, okay? And manners were imperative, do you see? So I was not rude, but they said to me, and I was an 11-year-old young bairn then, when I went to close the door, I said that, thank you, but no thank you. Do you understand what I mean? So I wasn't rude. turned around and said, put the foot in the door. Did Jesus Christ say that? Well, what right has anybody got to do that, to put the foot in the door? They've got no effing right at all, do you say? Mad little babies. But this is what we're seeing in the world, and this is why I get paid off, okay? I've got nothing against nobody. Anybody who truly, who truly knows me, knows that I'm not like that at all. Just like I flipping couldn't stand, when was it now? Months ago now, in Bangladesh, okay, mad little babies, where my mum's dad came from, Bangladesh, yes, where there was a fire. Do you know what I mean? And again, to innocent man and woman and families and everything and animals, God bless and everything. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies? Yes, okay? So if we haven't got fires, which of course, as we very well know, was in, it's been everywhere, in Australia, Greece, everywhere. Do you see what I mean, mad little babies? Yes, okay? When they're not doing that, you know, we get back to, you know, there we go, I'm stumbling now. We get back to religion, don't we, mad little babies? And the fact of the matter is, I believe that everybody should be entitled to do, there we are, what they want to do, okay? But when others now, and I'm not being nasty, I'm done saying it, when others start to put the noses in, right, to try and tell us, dictate to us, right, this is just not on. My delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? So I see things a completely different way. You live and let live. I mean, okay, as you all very well know, with me by now, my delicious little babies, there's certain things in society that must never be accepted. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But if somebody wants to be whatever they want to be with one religion, or even if they just want to be an atheist or whatever they want to be, they must just be left to it, okay? Not have things forced upon them. Say, oh yes, it says this in my Bible, or it says this in my, you know, whatever's anybody's form of a Bible is, okay? Well, this is what it says, so this is what, you know, ones must do. No, I certainly, my delicious little babies, do not agree with that. One bit. And that's why I was so peed off, you know, like, excuse me, yesterday evening. I mean, to some of you, if you happen to stumble across my channel, Mad Little Babies, which of course these days is very between slim and none usually, okay, Mad Little Babies. The fact of the matter is, some may just think, well, it's only a snowman, what's the big deal? What the deal is that when we have traditions, like I said, and I'm done saying it, if I went to another country, I would not say, okay, well, you know, I want you to do, there we are, things my way. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes? Okay? So, to me, it's the same thing. Okay, let me give another example now, right? Because I know some beautiful, oh, God bless them, beautiful little neighbours up the road. They're so beautiful, little Syrian families, yes, okay? Now, of course, they have like different types of food and things like this, whether it's savoury or sweet. Do you see? Well, to me, I'm not rude. You know, so if you're invited and you sit down and, you know, which I have been there on many times, and you just sit down, have a natter for, say, you know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Do you understand what I mean? Occasionally an hour. And you're offered these things now, right? I wouldn't turn around and say, I'm using an example now, I'm giving an example, okay? I wouldn't say to them, okay, well, thank you for offering that to me so very kindly, but I only eat English food. I'm using an example with what I'm saying, and I'm hoping that you get to me, my delicious babies, okay, what I'm saying, yes? What I do is I say to myself, okay, this is something new. I've never tried this before. And to see whether I like it or not. Do you say, my delicious little babies? Do you see? And do you see how I smile? Because they're so beautiful. In fact, when was it? Only last week. I was walking out, my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, and oh, God bless them, with the dear little Syrian family. They're so beautiful, okay? And he'd come down the road, the dear dad did, you know, to come and bring me, what was it? It was like a sweet, and his dear dad, he said, what was it? and he was going back 50 years ago. Do you see what I mean? And he said, it's a sweet, it's like a sweet dish, and it's got mozzarella on it. Okay, Mardelich little babies. He said this was my father's recipe. Do you see, Mardelich little babies? And it was really beautiful. Okay, it's not something you could just eat in one day, maybe over a couple of days. Do you see what I mean? But it was really beautiful. But if you do not try different things, do you see what I mean? Okay, but I'm talking about an example, but something different. My point in it all is, okay, if I was to say, well, no, I do not want to do that, okay, well, the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, you know, I would just sort of see that as being, you know, maybe to whoever it is, maybe not being so very nice. Do you understand what I mean? Or they could even turn around and say, well, you know, I'll never offer her anything again. Do you understand what I mean? Yes? My point to what I'm saying, I'm hoping that you're getting me, my little babies, okay, is that you shouldn't, when we've had traditions, each different country, there we are, has their own, there we are, traditions, okay? Like if you look at, here we are, what's just come into my noddle, Iceland, okay? Now they have, where they have, it's called shark. It's a shark, you know, one of these. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, of course, it's a very acquired taste, my delicious babies. And to be perfectly honest, there isn't really very many, who do like shark. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. Sorry, excuse me. But over in Iceland, whether or not it's still like that anymore, I do not know. But the point is that is, you know, one of their traditions. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, up until the last time when I seen, anyway, my delicious babies, okay? And then you've got other countries where they have their traditions, do you see? But if you was to walk in, that doesn't mean that, but if you was to walk into their country, it could be any country going into somebody else's country and say, okay, well, I just want things done a different way. Well, I'm pretty sure that you really would not make many friends. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, right? So to me, I never just seen it as a snowman. I've seen it of great, to me, very significant, because everybody knows in the UK that building a snowman is very enjoyable to do. Do you see what I mean? That's why it's called, hello, ding, ding, dong, dong, a snowman. You know, because you're building a snowman. I'm not saying that to you, my delicious babies, okay? I just wanted to say the sense where your other man on the video was coming from. Do you understand what I mean? To me, no sense, okay? So why must you just have a body like a great big ball, okay, and no head? So to me, it was not just about a snowman. It was more important than that. It was like it was telling us what to do, but we would not tell him what to do. That's the point. There we are. That's what I'm telling you. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Do you see? And this is where I feel that things are going mighty wrong. There we are. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Okay, you must just live and let live now, isn't it? Do you see? Anyway, that's the end of my video. Got nothing more to say. So, my delicious little babies, lights off, yeah? So that's what I'm going to say about it. And, you know, I shall continue. Yes, I will. I shall continue to, whenever we get snow, to build a snowman. I'm not going to have anybody tell me. Like I said, I'm 50 years of age. Do you know what I mean? Do not flipping tell me whether to flipping build a snowman or not, or quite frankly, whether to do anything or not. Do you see what I mean? I do not feel that anybody has that right. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay? It's totally wrong, okay? And when this happens, to me, there we are, it's giving out, there we are, for even say the wrong message. Do you see? But to me, it's like, oh, you know, ones must not have any fun. There we are, do you see what I mean? Well, it's wrong, isn't it? Do you say you shouldn't be telling others in other countries what to do? Nobody should. Do you see what I mean? Everybody must just be left just to do what they want to do. Do you see what I mean? I mean, obviously nothing bad. Do you understand what I mean, Mads Lish Babies? But that's how I felt about it. So I took that video, there we are, extremely seriously. Yes, I did. And I still do. I do not feel that that's right. Do you know what I mean? It's like somebody going up to him now and saying something to him, that one on the video, and saying, oh, will you change this? Well, you know, he'd be done telling you, wouldn't he? He'd say, oh, F off nicely. Do you see what I mean? Or words to effect. Do you see what I mean? So why does he think it's right for himself now to say what that, and nobody else can, do you see what I mean, say nothing? But this is the issue, like I said. So, like I said, everybody must just live how they want to live. Do you say? But I've got nothing against anybody. What colour or creed? Anyway, I'm not even going down that road. I'm not even going down that road. Do you see what I mean? Like I said, anybody who knows me knows who I am. I would help anybody, do anything for anybody. Do you see what I mean? Yes, colour and things like this does not come into it with me. We've all got the same colour blood running through our veins. What I do have an issue with, okay, is when others try to tell others what to do. There we are. That's my issue. My delicious babies, and that's a point I'm making. So on that note, wherever you are in the world, please have a super duper time. You only get one life. Please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? Because we are in a bonkers, crackers and crazy world. Okay, my delicious babies, please give a listening ear. It's always very welcomed. And please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others, okay? Because, you know, there's always somebody who needs helping. Okay, my delicious babies, yes, sending you all brass blessings, peace, love and harmony in each and every one of your lives, okay? And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little family all be fully protected, always. Okay, my delicious babies, and a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like crunch, crunch, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And if you're like myself, a moan a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish, and that you love them so. So until my next video, my delicious babies, I just have my say. I'm a woman with a view, there we are, and I shall have my effing view. Okay, my delicious babies, everybody should be just left in peace, love and harmony. There we are, that's the way I see it, that's what I want. For the world to be left in peace, love and harmony. Positive mental attitude at all times. My delicious little babies, okay? And please, if you can please, and thank you to any healers out there or anybody who says prayers, please and thank you. Anybody in the world, please send out our prayers and thoughts for everybody in the world who's suffering right now, whether it be a war or whether it be other matters. Okay, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, thank you so very much for listening. Much love. God bless. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.